Angry Birds Go was a kart racing game developed by Rovio and released in 2013 for iOS, Android, and even the Windows, covering all genres of phone. Taking the popularity of the Angry Birds franchise, the game quickly soared in popularity, amassing over 100 million downloads within the first year of being released. Players could race as very familiar characters in the Angry Birds franchise, such as Red, Chuck, Bomb, also new characters such as Stella and Terrence. They could also collect and upgrade carts, unlock new tracks and events, and compete in races and tournaments, which made the game very unique compared to any other game in the Angry Birds series that's just not a slingshot in-game. The game's success can be brought to its very vibrant graphics, smooth gameplay, and just the diverse game modes and the challenges it gave to you. Making regular updates from Rovio, introducing new maps, new characters, and challenges kept the player base engaged and excited for the future of the game. However, despite its success, Angry Birds Go faced several challenges that just slowly led to the decline. First, we have the introduction of microtransactions. One of the significant issues was the newfound heavy reliance on microtransactions. Players could purchase in-game currency and items with real money, which just ruined the game and the leveling system that was already in place. This gave an unfair advantage and distracted you from the actual enjoyment of the game. As this distraction, this combined with the declining amount of updates with time, internal issues of Rovio that they face, internal challenges such as layoffs and just restructuring the whole organization, and the increased competition from the mobile game market, becoming increasingly competitive with new and more innovative games just being released more regularly, with constant updates and just a better formula for a greater game. And Angry Birds Go just struggled to stand out and maintain its player base. So what did Rovio decide to do? They decided to rebrand and go in a new direction, and we faced the version 2.0 and misstep. So in 2016, Rovio attempted to bring new life into the game with a significant update known commonly as the dreadful version 2.0. Unfortunately, this update introduced several changes that many players felt that just ruined the original game's charm. So Rovio started this beautiful update by resetting everybody's process. So players that had invested hundreds of hours into the game found their process was totally wiped from existence. This was very frustrating for those who had fully completed the game, as their process was just fully converted into gems. Nothing else, just gems for them to use, and they just didn't equate to the previous achievements which they once had. So once your process was also reset, they changed the whole campaign. The whole thing was changed, and they just restructured the game into segments with 5 levels each, and having a boss battle at the end of each world, which it just didn't have any spirit to the game. It was a lot less engaged than the new setup was. Well, had some good things about it, but this was majority hated by the fans. Two more issues adding to the pure hatred of version 2 was reducing racers and off. The number of racers in each game was reduced from 8 to 3, and this diminished the competitive atmosphere. When you had 8 racers competing for the first spot, it felt engaging, felt fun when you won. When you had 3 people, somebody was guaranteed to get a top 3 spot at bronze, silver, or gold. Guaranteed. It just lost a lot of its pizzazz. And they also decided that games and modes and challenges needed to be updated, and they just worsened it and removed any or if all engaging elements that encourage players to keep on playing. What happens after you kill a game and kill its fan base? You simply end the era of this brilliant game. So despite attempts to bring back life to the game with events, updates, and everything you could do, throwing cash at it, trying to bring it back to life, it just could never regain its former glory prior to the 2.0 update. And sadly, in 2019, Rovio announced that they are shutting down the game's servers and effectively ending the Angry Birds Go era. That's the fall and rise of Angry Birds Go revisited.